Hi everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. As always, my hope is that my angels are doing well. Like I'm just gonna talk on this video. Um, I don't know, whatever's on my mind, I'm gonna talk about. Uh, I guess whatever Dad puts in my heart. Bella! Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Woo! Cody's. Um, I just want to talk about how I've been today. It was it was It was a good dream. I was actually drooling. I woke up, I was like, oh wow. Okay, so now you guys know I have drool on my pillow. And I'm not changing it. I'm going to turn my pillow over because I don't care right now. Anyway, so I was dreaming, right? And then I woke up, but in the dream, it was like my dad was just clearing everything. It was like, get ready, get ready. And I just heard myself telling people, my people, get ready, get ready. Are you guys so excited? Are you so excited? I was just saying that. And I come on here, like, there are times when I don't want to come on. And I'm just like, no, I got to come for mine. But when I say come for mine, meaning my people and my angels, I got to do this for them. I can't quit. I can't just let them just be like, but there are times when Dad's like, no, you're not coming, you're not coming on, you're not making a video or whatever. And there are times when I have thoughts of where I've been, where I've been, and who I've been around this past 10 years. Well, actually, we moved here, 13 years. And the people that I've been around and how, wow, how deceived I was by the people that I loved so much. Like I counted them as like my own people. Majority of them were Italian Americans. It's just crazy. And whoever his friends were, because I had girlfriends, through their wives. I really didn't have friends like to hang out with on my own, like like a girlfriend that would pick me up and go out and this and that. Dad didn't let that happen, obviously, but I had some women in the neighborhood who I thought were friends. And it's just like mind-boggling how, like what my dad was telling me before I came down here, human beings are wicked. They're wicked, and how asleep I was. And I just couldn't figure out, why this man was losing his friends. I'm like, well, where's so-and-so? And where's so-and-so? I don't know. They just never call me back. And I'm like, you've been friends with these people for, like 20 years. And how do they not call you back? What's going on? What's going on? This is backstabbers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I was just around so many fake and phony people. And Vince, I really, I never really knew him, but the way the new, the way he was looking at me the last time that I saw him, it was just like, I don't know. It was like I gave him a blanket. I made that from the heart. Like people, blankets that I made for them was from the heart because I had them. When I made those blankets, I was thinking about the person that I was giving it to. Like, oh, they would like this, you know. Um, Vince, I made a blanket for his niece and his nephew. And I saw some crazy things there, and I was like, yeah, well, you know, none of my business. I go to this nice house. I mean, it was a nice time, but I was really seeking God. I was seeking God like everybody else, but I knew I wasn't like a Christian. You know, I knew there was something stronger in me. I was like, there's got to be more to this. There's got to be more to life than this, right? But I didn't care. I was just like, and meanwhile, I guess it was, and you know, Vince kept saying, you know, I'm surprised they don't invite you guys places. They don't invite you. He kept saying that, and I was like, well, why was he so concerned about them inviting us places? And I guess he knew about the money and everything, and how we did, like, and I was saying, well, when we get our stuff, we'll invite them places, we'll invite them over and stuff. As a husband and wife, I was thinking, you know, when you retire, we'll save up money, and you know, after we pay off whatever for your kids, we'll be able to save money and build something and go to Pennsylvania and then we'll invite them over. You know, we don't do what they did to us. You know, and that's what I was thinking. I was always thinking as a team, like as a wife, regardless of how our relationship was. I always thought in my mind it was going to get better after I do what God was telling me to do. He was going to deliver Richie, and we'll come back together. And I took it as when I read it in the Bible that, you know, a man and woman stays apart to pray so God could work on them separately and then come back together. That was my thought when I moved out. But that was not my dad's thoughts because he was like, baby girl, you are asleep. You are asleep. And the world is not going to move until I wake you up. You don't know. These wolves that you are surrounded by, from A to Z, from the highest to the bottom, your heart was not made for this. These human beings don't deserve your love. And it's so hard sometimes for me to believe it, you know? It still hurts my heart sometimes when I think about certain people that I met. That like sincerely like care for them. You know, it seems like it's easier for me to get over my brothers and sisters like stabbing it back than it is for um, me to comprehend like straight like people outside of my family that I really care for, like um, make fun of me and mock me, and it's crazy. And the people that I didn't know or whatever, they were just going off of whatever they believe or they heard about me, you know. Uh, so I really care less about what they thought or whatever. But to be and see people every day and wave to them and they're waving and blowing kisses or whatever. I thought it was strange, but I didn't really. But all of these years, like, it was like a setup. It was a setup. I know my dad orchestrated it, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. Like, ooh, like I treat like his mom, and I was encouraging him to be, you know, to be nicer to his parents and stuff, and just like trying to just show them like this is not the way to live. You know, you guys. I just felt, I just felt like I felt like part of the family, but I wasn't. You know, but I can't. You know, I can't really be part of a family that uh, was just money hungry. You know, and I had no idea. I didn't. I just didn't understand. I didn't see. And it's not like I would, if I would have known, I would have, uh, like, I mean, my heart was still the same, you know. Of course, I would have moved differently if I knew what they were doing, but I love them genuinely. I really believe that human beings were good, you know. And it is good that my dad kept me blind from all of it. But the revelation of the people, and I read my books and I hear certain people's videos, it's like, wow. And not for nothing, but 1999 was a crazy year. It was like for play. I mean, I was seeing things in my spirit that I did, and it was like houses were like fake, and this was like fake, and this is like fake, and that, I guess now that I know, it was like, it's like I was sleeping, my eyes were open, but I didn't see what was around me, but I saw in my spirit what people were doing, and this is fake, and that is fake, that is fake. It was like I'm like a doll. Um, go into this house and you see this and this and this. This is falling apart and this is falling apart, and these bugs are falling. I'm telling you, it was like, I don't know. It was like it was like someone was taking me and moved me around, putting me in cars, and taking me places that I just didn't understand, and I saw like a alien ship and this and that and everything. I mean, I saw so many things, and I was like telling people what's gonna happen in the future. My eyes were open, but they weren't seeing like you see your eyes are open, you can see the snow, da 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 da. But my eyes were open, but I was seeing. I couldn't see. I couldn't see. Excuse me. I couldn't see, but I could see in my spirit things, and I could tell people who had a baby, a girl, or I remember being in the hospital, and I just remember just saying things to nurses and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, she's not worried," and they were angels. They weren't mean the like the angels that my dad uh gave me control of on the three hots and the cot. No, these were angels that were just like, wow, how does she know that? Like, wow, they were more, um, they were nicer. But the angels that my dad put my body in charge of, these were younger kids, and I was just like, I done got myself into something crazy, and I don't want it. I just want to do good. Why am I being attacked for wanting good for people? Like, doing good. Like, who does this? Where am I? Am I like on a planet that is just evil? Like, am I in a nightmare that I cannot wake up from? I literally thought that. I was like, I'm gonna dream that, and that's when I was like, you know, I just want to get out of here. And it felt like I'm never getting out of here. I'm never going to be able to fulfill what I was sitting here to do. And I felt so attacked for like really, really, really doing what's right, and making people smile or have joy or something. Just, and believe me, it wasn't easy to fight my flesh and admit that I wanted to beat people up or wish death on people, because I did. I was just like, oh, I just, no lie, you know? It was just a point like, I'm so tired of you. Like, just get me out of here. And it felt like no one was listening to me. No one. No one, no one, no one. And then when I started to really get into reading my book, it was like, thank you. Because those prayers and the songs were my soul, my spirit. Crying out to my dad, tell him like what's going on. And I was like, why do I identify with these prayers so much? You know? Now I know they were my prayers. I didn't mean to make this a crybaby video. But it's sometimes your heart just hurts. What people do for fame and money, sick to my stomach about it. I had this house done like that someone wouldn't even think that I was worthy enough of like a house renovation. And how I was treated when we went to that place in Staten Island. We were moved out of here and we went to Staten Island. He was so mad at me, like mad and upset. And that means, and I'm not even sure, I don't even think that he was going to work. He was spending time at someone. It was like almost, he was mad that I was dead. I wasn't dead yet, or something tragic didn't happen to me yet. I don't know why he was upset. You know, I would send him pictures. I would do everything to get him to be like happy and make the best of the situation, but had no idea that he was putting me in these situations. along with other people. And I know I didn't deserve it. Like, you know, when you realize that you were used. Excuse me. And emotionally abused. You know, you wake up and you find out that people you actually married the enemy and was surrounded by all of them. It, man. But my dad says, fear not. Don't worry. Be angry, but ponder on your bed. Like, it is, it is, that's why, that put me through all of that, you know. And the thing is that I could honestly tell you if any of them came to me and asked for help or mercy or something or prayer or something, I would give it to them. I would pray for them and I would give them what they need because now I understand the human condition. That they came with the spirit of like regret, sorrowful, they are broken, and they know I would pray for them. So I just wanted to talk about that. Being surrounded. When the wicked man's lifted up, right? Or something that goes when the evil man or wicked man is exalted, the righteous one is surrounded on every side. And when you said the righteous, when it says righteous, you guys need to put the righteous one, the holy one, is surrounded on every side. The anointed one is surrounded on every side. There was no one to turn to. There was no one. When I say no one but my Father. and He always brings me through. I love you guys.